the time is now 6:34, and I am concluding the executive session. The following participants in the session were trustee Maminakis, Mayor Pro Tem Pazlusny, trustee Martinez, trustee Lakai, trustee Oglesby, clerk, treasurer, admin, Ariel Blackwell, Public Works Water, Brent Vanderveer, Patty, deputy clerk and treasurer, deputy Patty Reeves Smith, and me, Benjamin Byer, mayor. For the record, if any person who participated in the executive session believes that any substantial discussion on any matters not included in the motion to go into executive session occurred during the executive session, or that any improper action occurred during the executive session in violation of the open meetings law, I would ask you to state your concerns now. Hearing none, the next agenda item is a motion to officially close the executive session.
I'll make a motion to officially close the executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. So. I think we have some motions to make in response to our reason for going into the executive session, which was discussing first matters related to the Public Works Department, including department spending based on recent audits, recommendations from the bookkeeper, and findings from the finance committee, as well as communication, expectations, and directives from the board.
I'd like to make a motion that we revisit this issue in 30 days, as, I wish I could repeat everything that you just said.
Revisit spending
issues of.
Discuss the matters related to the Public Works Department, including department spending based on recent audits, recommendations from the bookkeeper, and findings from the finance committee.
and time management.
And personnel issues.
So revisit
I'll
in 30
second.
days.
30 days.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. I get a team one.
Okay, any discussion on it? All in favor?
Alright. I would like to schedule a revisit with the finance committee of the bidding and purchasing policy. So it's not really a motion right now, but I just want to, I do think that we should relook at it. And
So Dennis is gonna be gone on Sunday, so if we wanna look at it this week, we're gonna be scheduling a few meetings by,
That's fine with me.
we have the Huff thing, we have to
Yeah.
schedule.
back into this meeting,
We gotta get some game plan on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that'll be the same work session.
Okay.
When is this finance? Or y'all, so I'm
Friday,
out Friday to Sunday. I'll be helping lead a workshop. With Thursday, you good? We do Thursday in the
not
evening.
great, Wednesday's better for me.
So tomorrow? Okay. I can't do tomorrow. I have a training till 4:30. Yeah. Next week in the evening is better for me, but
Easily.
you'll be gone. Where are you?
We also have to notice it because there's gonna be 3 shows.
Sorry.
I'll send you 24-hour.
Why don't we?
You can
Saturday,
Thursday, Benji?
I have another meeting let's see, what's Thursday? Yeah, I guess I could do it. I have a meeting at 5, but I could skip it. I could do Thursday.
Are you sure? Thursday, what time? You'll wanna do 5:30? Okay.
I would just say 5.
I can, okay. I might have to be here at 5:30, but you guys can get started and start talking about the hub thing,
Okay.
yeah, they're more involved in that. You said 5,
Yeah. So as far as the Huff, we need the IGA on paper so we can read through it.
And the attachment.
And if you have the attachment. And we need,
And the bidding and purchasing policy, we'll pull that up.
it may,
Enough.
Okay.
Or no, you're not.
Sorry?
You're not looking at bidding and purchasing.
Yeah, that night we would have you hunt and did it in person.
We'll work on that also.
Yeah.
We can talk about the financial policy too. In the meantime, I'm wondering, how are we handling spending between now and approving?
Okay, so,
the policy, because currently the cards are locked
right,
for everyone.
all three,
All three cards are locked.
okay.
Is that functionally not gonna, does that not work?
Functionally, we can't spend the card money. The only thing that would work in the meantime, which is what I said in the memo to staff so far, was that they could request money from the petty cash and fill out forms for that, or spend their own money and request reimbursement.
And that's what I did to buy snacks tonight, I bought it
So
myself.
do we have any,
And I
do we have any automatic payments that come out that are kind of important, like?
Oh, out of the credit card, yeah, in the meantime, Microsoft 365, which is our Word, Excel, and then Adobe, which also,
So that comes off of your card, so I would. The one card that you have,
yeah,
there's three cards,
yes, so there's Water, Public Works, and then admin.
so as of right now, I would say we should open up the one that we need for automatic payments. And obviously you're gonna print out invoices. When those things go through.
Tomorrow, I have a regulatory sample that has to be taken for the lab, this is in the patient. They use the credit card to do that, so we either need to make arrangements, you have them just give us a bill. You want, I can just do that, maybe, they can bill us. But I need to, that has to be done tomorrow, that's the first thing.
I think that we should do a checkout policy. Leave the cards on. Have a purchase order policy, exactly the way you guys were you know.
So just go ahead and do it and then get approval on the back end of the policy, is that what you're saying?
Well, if we created a purchase order form, a half sheet, you said you already had them, but maybe something that is more copy it, make it a half sheet. Form that has like a list of items and every receipt gets stapled to that. And then a checkout form that basically says checked out at this time, purchase order, number for this purchase order, and then check back in. And then you're just in charge of that, on a daily basis, kind
Where
of.
are they charging us for a sample, $25?
It shouldn't be,
A little bit more than that, but everything's automatic, they give it the state, so we don't wanna mess it up, is what I'm saying, yeah. Cause then we'll be about.
yeah, but then the purchase order form could also have like a reimbursement thing as well. So if somebody uses their own card, right, and you would staple that on as a reimbursement.
Right, I can totally
We already
Do
have, we
purchase
have a
order.
reimbursement policy already, and we have a petty cash policy.
Okay.
I just wanna make sure it's okay to unlock the cards, and how do you wanna proceed with the cards being unlocked? Are we starting right into purchase policy, checkout, check-in, okay?
I think so, I think
Does
the
everybody
card
agree with
should
that?
be, yeah, I think it should be checked, like if somebody needs it, they check it out, and then as soon as they're done with it. They check it back in. Yeah, with the receipt,
With the
and then
receipt.
every, like, the card should never be gone overnight, like you were saying. And like the receipt has to be there, and if the receipt's not there, then the receipt needs to be gone and gotten, like, however that needs to happen.
and I think the receipt should be attached to the purchase order rather than put into the envelope that we
Yes.
always have, that everything should align and that the receipt automatically with the purchase.
And then with
And then
the date on
we
it,
write this all out and bring it to you on June 9th, and you will go to put that.
But in the meantime, do a temporary
A temporary.
control, how it works.
Do you guys mind if I run to the mic real quick, come right back before it goes?
We still have a quorum. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I know Susan wants to leave too.
Huh? I just gotta get stuff to do.
hopefully that will make it easier to get those for receipts. They all have to paper from them, and then like. They're in. I don't know, probably don't know.
They're come next week, yes, it was help.
So the petty cash system that you have, if I go down there tomorrow, not if, I'm gonna go down there tomorrow, drop this town sample off. If I pay cash, I bring you back the receipt and you'll reimburse me on the petty cash. Yeah. That's it.
Okay,
Yes, we have forms and
You
everything.
know, it all sounds good now, but 6, 8 months from now. You can't let it lax, you gotta stay on it.
No, and if we wanna revisit those other policies, it was the one I made back when we were talking about this with Kism, not Kism, sorry, with Kim. Gossip about the petty cash and the, so you did see it before, there's been some time and it doesn't hurt to review.
one other small control is I think that with the. Any bills that we're gonna pay, we figure out a way to get those credit card statements.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's
But
just,
also, I
for the
think
money.
it would be good, anything that can be invoiced should be invoiced
Absolutely.
instead.
Mhm.
Like, that should be like the go-to.
And that's, like with vendors, I will start asking for opening accounts. And then we'll just start, we'll just move away
Because
from
then
it.
that comes in.
If it comes right to her, and everything seems great,
Finance.
well, yeah.
Yes.
And if they're willing to do that, it should come out of Ariel's office. Right.
Yeah.
so we should see a significant drop in credit card purchases
Absolutely.
for June and try to.
Yeah.
And then it will be a lot easier for the finance committee to go through it. We understand that there's expenses that need to be paid on the credit cards. I totally, you know,
That's the world we live in.
that's the world we live in. And so we can't totally eliminate the cards, but we have to have
It should be.
the highest level of control on them from now on.
Do we need to make a motion for that policy we just stated?
No, I think I got it,
Okay.
and I'll make sure that it's in order, so I can give you a formal thing that I can say, yes, no, change this. And then I'll take it, and that will go into effect from.
One other
Okay.
directive I would like to talk about is the office policy and trying to line up with like how you want people to visit with you and meet with you, and making sure that office stays very clear of, you know, distraction that when, especially when we're open.
Yeah.
So just no small talk in the office anymore, like we gotta keep that to a minimum.
Oh.
I mean, literally, when we're open especially, cause I mean,
For sure, everyone should be doing their thing and working.
do you want appointments made?
Yeah, I mean, I would like appointments made, if anyone needs me, I have a Calendly that can be used to make like 15, 30 an hour, long time. You can see my schedule and when it's open, because, yeah, the drop-ins are very distracting and I don't always have time, I have a lot of webinars and trainings and meetings and the like, and it's hard to convey that to everyone individually, like when I am and am not
You have that,
available.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the front lines, so,
Right.
you know, I get distracted a lot.
I hope I didn't overstep my bounds, but I did it anyway. Brett, it won't be here tomorrow for Public Works. I thought, kind of let things settle down a little bit and then get a plan together and then we'll go from there.
Are we still gonna have a public works meeting without them?
It's up to you guys.
I know there's some.
That was tomorrow.
Red lines to bring.
I would love to have some direction moving forward, just to kind of get this all. And then you could set something up with him, and he won't have to sit in a meeting, we'll get through a Public Works meeting, and then you could get a hold of Brett if you will need his help. And then you guys can do that.
so we're gonna have to do that tomorrow.
So if you guys wanna have a Public Works meeting, is that?
What time can you do it?
I think you're after 4:30.
Okay, you guys wanna do it after 4:30? Okay. And we'll just, and then we will just have some direction, I can fill you guys in on some details.
Okay.
And then we can go forward. Some of my concerns of what I've been seeing and, we won't pull it together. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sure. I wanna go home.
Okay, we're done.
We gotta approve Ariel's classes.
I put my phones on there just because you asked at the next meeting. For me to provide information on the trainings I want to do, so I put in the Clerks Institute and then I also put in. The CGFOA Immersive Accounting Government class, that one's $175 and it comes recommended by our bookkeeper. Highly
That's in the
recommended.
budget, so not a problem.
I would entertain a motion for her to be able to do that training.
Which one is this, cause we got,
Government.
You're talking about
emergency.
CGFOA,
oh, so that'd be B attachment. I make the motion that we approve the government immersion accounting training course for aerial.
I second the motion. That was a curriculum, looks really cool.
Okay, any just more discussion? 175?
No.
Is it out of town? So you'd have to have some expenses?
Yes, but I said before that I would cover my expenses, something without. Unless I just don't.
Well, it's $175 for the training. How about $25 for expenses?
I would cover, where's the rest?
I don't know, but how about $25 for expenses?
I just gotta spend the night.
Would that help?
What was it?
$25?
Yeah.
Maybe that,
Whatever,
There.
get a coffee. Yeah,
in Breckenridge?
I think so, something, I can't remember all my trainings are, there's one in recommendation, one in Fort Collins.
Well, you're already getting paid for the training. You paid it as well. So. Okay,
So we're
all-
training $25.
you wanna go through the motion real quick for Sean?
Motion to approve the CGFOA government accounting immersion training for Ariel, plus $25 of expenses.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And then the government immersion accounting, or
The Clerks Institute.
Clerks Institute.
And that one is approximately 2,000, it's actually 2,300 probably total, and ideally, I'm still trying to get scholarships, I want the approval so then I can. Apply for scholarships from CIRSA and AMCA and see what I can get covered from that.
Okay,
Was that in the budget, the 25?
well, she's gonna try to get a scholarship so you can make a contingent on.
Okay, I make the motion that we approve the CAMCA 2026 Clerks Institute class for Ariel. First one to scholarships pending or applied for.
And then you'll come to us if need be after.
Yes, and I'll have to look at the budget and make sure that it fits in there and then.
Work out the
What I
balance.
have in scholarship and whatever can't be covered by town, I'll cover it myself.
I'm sure it's worth it, but it's kind of a big chunk. How many days is that?
Last time it was 5 days and 4 nights,
Wow.
yeah, those are. The whole week.
But we do need to supplement our 25 budget, so
So like 8.
training is important.
Training has been important.
So. Is there a second?
Second the motion.
Okay. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we need to do this MOU so that they can move forward with the ballot box thing?
Yeah, they did want you to look at it and just make sure that you were still on board with having the ballot box here and that all looked okay. Otherwise, we can handle all the rest of the details, but they just wanted to kind of double confirm, I guess.
Okay.
That it was.
And I read it and it still seems like they don't want any money from us or any effort from us, really.
Dade County Maintenance is gonna do some, they're gonna take on, doing a pad for it, so, yeah, I don't think we need to do anything. They're gonna move it, but
They might need our Wi-Fi at some point.
they'll need our cameras, so.
I would entertain a motion for that.
I would make a motion to approve the MOU between Saguache County Clerk and the Recorder's Office in the town of Crestone, Florida.
Is there a second? Dennis? Trustee Pazlus or Mayor Pro Tem Pazlusny, is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, any citizens' comments on Zoom or in the audience? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I would entertain a
Make a
motion.
motion, we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you guys. Good meeting. Bye.
Kissing.
Thank you. That was second. So meeting tomorrow at 4:30 and on Thursday at 5.
Guys,
Welcome back.
I like reached out to a couple people, like, hey, like, do you have time, and everybody.
Thank you.
was like, "Nah, I'm not doing anything right now."
Got any idea?
Yeah, and like, I'm on like, got done with one like plaster project, now, I'm going strong, like, my whole nose is like, yeah, I've got like this big plaster project. And then the contract. Yeah, for the like last few days. So it's just like, and I'm doing like 2,000 square of the straw now right now. Like interior next year. And I'm moving.
Every time I this is very.
We don't want to, we won't just.
You definitely. Yeah, just, you know, asking for
I agree.
I know, yeah.
Right.
I didn't think about, you know, Jacob, he's got dreads, his family.
You'll talk to him.
I was shouting at him, he was like, you know, shouting like, I thought about that, like, down just like those day or two jobs, you know, that's like my problem right now is like, I don't have like, do whatever, but,
Did you ever take a look at this time, or did you about when you got rid of?
I did, yeah.
So this week it's just, because you're here, it's kind of crunch time, we just gotta punch it.
Oh, man.
Then you do
I was happy or something,
Did you stop
I don't know,
recording?
like I was talking about, but, or, or, came up, and I was like, oh yeah, look at his art,